so beji bre na yede updates no de abremo ewo ho na quickly ne yebekọ la district court na la district court eniema ben na ekoso ho on your screen you could see some amfo sisi form omo ye hemfo die enti na yaso omo agu kan mu a omo sisi form omo nyina according to reports ni chemu a 27 women na yachi omo a yede omo akọ la district court asese ye yama omo remand 27 of them ni nyina ya mo remand and say omo prostitution enti eno nti na sese you could see say omo sisi form bebre omo nyina egu sprinter basket see ba komu on your screens you could see say omo sisi form a yama omo remand ewo ehonom enti 2 weeks remand ena yede ama omo enye juma papa ena omo tigana ha omo edi enti yachi omo a omo ewo honom. So on your screens the La District Court has remanded 27 women into police custody for 2 weeks for allegedly engaging in prostitution and attempting to offer sexual services in public for money. They are expected to reappear before the court on April 2nd, 2026. The other part of it, actually said they are ready because omo ushi omo baby ano hwe na enhwe because ye need dan ye need hemfa na ye de okọ ye nye ne sharp na ye nkọ okọ baby amanitu a ekoso bebre enti opon ewo wadwuma na wan to shop mu ye anase wani mu ho no kwan kakra bi da ho pe na obeba no na niema gu shop na nim na ese wo hwa enhwe wo so sese free ho enye ye enti people are ready to offer people sex because they will pay. They are ready so amount for better amount for a shop anim any amount for them baby tokrom baby omo ebe aveli omo ho for ejuma na watu sika e de amo omo ntia no any ensemo a ekoso what will go to currently ebekoni akohwe video na etwagu no na watie mu how the whole thing is unfolding uhia emano okay. It's quickly never go hear video no ye ba na abeto aso de ama. No, they will come.
Hey.
All right, and see Osha on your screens time ya kaka omasem we ya say ye de omo ko remand na omo akọ 2 weeks remand na omo back somewhere 2nd April na utie omo kasa ni mu ya video no so hwe na hwe ni ya most of them per reports na are Nigerians yenim say omo na etimi boss abra no mtimi begu ha bebre they move from their country eba Ghana ha purposely say omo eba be boss abra no ewa ha enti ma aduonu nso a hu omo most of them about 60 to 70% of them omunyina Nigerians are in our subsequent updates no be hu almost so aye ba be deport omo free Ghana ha say na omo akọ back to omo krom Nigeria until you could see say ebi mu katakata omo anim ehonom ene ade. So we have these two on our screens na me de mamo honom. The Accra Circuit Court has sentenced 110 illegal migrants to 4 weeks in prison after they pleaded guilty to entering the country unlawfully. The court has also ordered their deportation to their respective countries immediately after serving their sentences. Enti nipa 110. What do you see?
Yes, so just like you were saying, you know, we Nigeria for yes, Duduana Nigeria for and other Niger for near the idea omo eka ho na chese mu chema kwan omo fa so ebepie mu ewo man Ghana mu hanum sei no illegal and omo de ewre mu ebi wa be omo tetetem fichire ebi wa omo nya sa 2 express bus bia no omo afo na omo aba bepie mu ewo Ghana hanum sei a sesei no yehu se the Ghana Immigration Service no omani abrepa omo ye adwuma said e be ya immigration status is near ade no it could be observed duly ewo Ghana ha enti saa nipa 110 no Accra Circuit Court 11 on etina wo mo case ne so hwehwe mu no mu se saa nkofo we nyina se enye kwanpa no mu fa so be pie mu Ghana ha enti se ni yetwa 4 weeks amo mo busome ba ko so mu nkodem no yatena mo asem no so ni yegeli omo wie a with immediate effect no ye deport omo nyina akọ back to oman a wo mo efri mu ebaye. Now the reactions has been a mixed reactions right now with regards to this issue. As I said, me no ka say ebinumo che say anka African ni be piemu Africa anka we illegal immigrant ben the woman na illegal migrant ben the woman before yanka say I mean we are fighting against ourselves. Say ebisu twema it good because the Nigeria for the saying omudi etutrasem e wo krodwem ha no e wo si yetimi hwe na ye care be sa de na nyesa e be hadwene. So the conversation has been two-sided. Some saying Africans we need to be united as one, we border be any mu immigration issues bia, but e bi so twemu say sometimes no nipa nkasa no oma ye free a ne yankasa ye de dom aka ho wa mu anya kwan paso e na alfa de ba krom ha oba ye nso a usan involve yourself in criminal activities ede o how any sunsanso be bre timamufo ne de anye na chese one way or the other no ye beja okwan ama wako enti mrantie omuti anye ye ne maba 110 omuti anye ye after 1 month omo be serve e wo prison no na ye deport omo back to enkura na se amanya omo efiso ebepie mu ewo Ghana hanum ese. Now still on the issues ekokokoso no the cyber vetting and the enforcement team no omo nso adwuma pa me no ka say omo bo adwuma nkasa together with the Ghana Immigration Service. Na say Ghana had okopel ho asem na obaha na wankasa be ye say woni ne awone obaye de opede a then ye bechew sanse me no ka say Nigeria for bako du mienu meche 12 omo eno mugu screen so to obo kan a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 2 no omo ho sa enkofo 12 ya che omo in cyber crime ebusia the reportage on cyber crime these days no utimu say the rate at which Nigerians are bringing their jobs from their country to this country to come and involve in cyber crime they are also because there've been a lot of updates on cyber crime and human trafficking and the money area because as they are coming no obedru wie no nya laptop basis bi share them no start so the year juma na omoko mukroma no makofa nkrofo aba oh I have a job for you ne den obeba no near the computer si wanim na oye den o fraud nkrofo any ade enti ensemo a the cyber vetting and enforcement team no wo mo edebeto mbonten so no ebusia edebeto screens ne so na yenyina ya hwemu now o say the cyber vetting immigration arrest 12 Nigerians over cybercrime human trafficking, a joint operation by the IGP's cyber vetting and enforcement team, the surveillance unit from the Criminal Investigations Department headquarters and the Ghana Immigration Service has led to the arrest of 12 Nigerian nationals suspected to be involved in organized cyber fraud and human trafficking related into Womu Echema. The cyber vetting enforcement team no womo ene CID mpanimfo ena afa immigration for ene kabo mo mkoche sa nipa dumienu we ya womu susu se ba no abefo mfidintin tan so kwambonye efa so ebo nipa po ene ade a womo bie ena afa nso womo ehye nkrofo ede womo ba ebeye enema ense emfata so meanwhile 6 other suspected Nigerian nationals are currently at large for illegal migration-related offences contrary to the laws of the Republic of Ghana. Into Muchema, in Siabi Oho Mudium Joaquin Raisan say, Kwanyo Mufa Soba o my Ghana Muhano, and Fa Emra Kwan Eso. Also, the talented operation which took place on the targeted operation which took place on 12 March 2026 was led by Deputy Superintendent of Police DSP Mr. Malakai Jibril Al Hassan from the police headquarters and Superintendent Mr. Francis Beidu from the Amasaman Sector Command. Enti mpanimfo a omudi animu a omudi dwumedie no ehyehyɛ so no ena omudin ewo ho no say items retrieved. Ebusia, yes, so that is it. That Osha now to me say amanfo bebre na na omo ho akwa e won nsem we mu particularly no womo Nigeria for. So looking at it no na chese akwa ye nsem e ho yenkohwe video we mba.
And yes, that particular video no and I share currently the Accra Circuit Courts 11 no or more 110 illegal migrants 4 weeks in prison na almost also serve almost sentence ni we are you so make sure say they be deport omo e de omo Africa na ha no makakopie ewo omo ankasa kro omo free so buy how they got the chance omo nya de be raga na ha say no it was illegal ya chi omo nti nipa 110 omo ene de omo akọ afiase omo ko serve 4 weeks that means 1 month omo we are asa deport omo e de Africa na ha say no makopie ewo omo krom ewo honom na eno na yesan so de updates no e de ebrem about Nigerians a omo so ya chi omo ewo Ghana ha say ya omo so said e di ka de ma omo no omo ye cyber criminals omo ene wo screens so nipa mako du mienu na sese e de ya chi omo ewo Ghana ha say ya enema omo no the ya wom the part of the human trafficking no e din come am update no on it say or they will be free ni chrome e de wa be pm Ghana ha say odo ba be chum so me ye adwuma we we be wa betena se no ma laptop baako wo na be hyehyɛ adwuma no wo be hyehyɛ numbers o number we ye be frɛ number we ye be frɛ nipa we ni abu no e be frɛ nipa we ni agiska wo no ho enti no sa cyber crime aspect no na omo sanso recruit omo nkɔfo e de omo aba be hyem e wo honom enti no na a lot of people omo nti asesenti Nigeria for we me ntimi nyi omo free Ghana ha say no omo kopie mu omo krom because asem bi e be ka for Nigeria ni hu bi anya papa senye prostitution na ye kidnapping bedroom bi na Ghana ha kidnapping na dawson e wo Ghana ha say amanfo say enye ye style no it is not part of our tradition but currently no na ohun say san ema nyina na Ghana ye bodin wo Ghana ha ye bodin wo Ghana ha and that is what we have here on our screens. Cyber vetting and enforcement teams post de buy explaining the padodo ya chi omo any enema ye free omo ho any the updates no and on the world screens no so cyber vetting immigration arrest 12 Nigerians over cyber crime human trafficking anti cyber crime no one baby and almost so ye human trafficking said the updates in the moment we a joint operation by the IGP's cyber vetting and enforcement team, the surveillance unit from the Criminal Investigations Department, CID headquarters, and the Ghana Immigration Service has led to the arrest of 12 Nigerian nationals suspected to be involved in organized cyber fraud and human trafficking related activities. 12 Nigerian nationals have been arrested. They are suspected, so they are involved in organized cyber fraud and then human trafficking. Organized cyber fraud. They can't say organized that. Just almost share Jumano. Kama na edu enti o metimi a kire mu a kire o se ono no ebia Nigeria ho na say a section bi baby or property bi wo ho e wo so ye 1 2 3 bi wo ho ansa na property na be di nsa enti ano no ni organize no o ma hye bibia kama ye the documents be send o proofs of a year me can say bia ya register land ya register car ni na the be send o enti unsa car no say ade ye legit enti the crime is organized which is being conducted over the cyberspace. Then meanwhile, 6 other suspected Nigerian nationals are currently at large for illegal migration related offenses, contrary to the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And Nigerians makumakun sianso so honoma almost so or because Utimu said they were part of the 12. But ye check here no Utimu so kabo maybe and come 18 by check here no 12 and I saka we munsia akade omo edwane ayehwehwe omo. The targeted operation, which took place on 12 March 2026, was led by Deputy Superintendent of Police (DSP) Mr. Malaika Jibril Al Hassan from the police headquarters and Superintendent Mr. Francis Beidu from the Amasaman Sector Command of Ghana Immigration Service. And omo LED a joint operation between the CID, Cyber Vetting and Enforcement Team, CID, any Ghana Immigration Service. Omo mienu na kabo mo this particular operation. Items retrieved and yema ben ena yehu ewo omo ho enti wo hwe mo a search conducted at the premises led to the retrieval of the following suspected cybercrime tools. Engineer didi juma ewo cybercrime na omo ye no niam omo didi sa juma no bi na ye be bobo so no 25 laptop computers any idea ye gi free omo laptops mako edionu num ene ye gi free omo ho na mobile phones so enso na ye gi ewo omo ho. During the operation, the suspects attempted to obstruct enforcement by releasing German Shepherd dogs against the officers, consequently reinforcing from the Cyber Vetting and Enforcement Team and the surveillance unit from the CID headquarters helped ensure smooth operation. And asem no eyesre esanso ye nika, and it is shocking say ufri umema be piem wo Ghana ha na ye hu se niam a wo ye dwumadi a wodi wo Ghana ha se na mfa kwan mu nti officials any security security officials about ukrom about fie say ye ba be hwe ne aye investigations ne ahwe say ye betimi etu anamo bi afa ho na se de wo ye no be jai anasa wankasa ye be che no omu jai nkraman sa German Shepherd sa kraman no odi gu so a menim baby betimi afa ubetimi age wo ho omu jai nkraman edi gu Ghana Immigration Service omu nkofo ne so any Ghana Police Service omu kopie mu ofie ho no omu jai nkraman nkraman edi omu echi ho ema omu you know so they work with dogs dada omu an etimi fa kwan bi so omu timi tame dogs na ema omu operation is successful. Nature of criminal activities identified omu dwumadi no omu di no sign etie. Preliminary investigations indicate the suspects were engaged in the following offenses: 1. Internet fraud, and online scams, and identity theft. Nti hono ni aba be fa woni wanim na ye de akwa kodi djuma foforo anasa ye fa wanim anasa wo card bi na ye de akwa koyi sika from your account wonim ho hwe. Email and phishing fraud. Nti email and phishing fraud ye ka phishing fraud ho ana GCB me use GCB ya ban adwuma GC before send you a message. Message no only say as a GC before they send it, but and that is the email and phishing fraud. And when you better no send you OTP, one-time password, or account details or password now they are more. When you better now see can you account more. Mobile money fraud, cyber extortion and blackmail, credit card and ATM fraud, electronic forgery. And electronic forgery, no na me can say be property. You bet me your documents come signatures, ne stamps you know so come ye de send you say legit. But we are saying entisa. The offenses identified fall under the following legal instruments. In Ghana ha emra ben na kire se dwumadie ya Nigerians makoma do mienu no omo ya omo atomra. 1. Ghana Immigration Service Regulations L12245 eno bako. Cyber Security Act 2020 Act 1038 and also bako. Act 1038 and also bako. Electronic Transactions Act 2008 Act 772 way time momo eba so foforo no pa na ye de eba ye sa act we no into Electronic Transactions Act 2008 Act 772. Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29 and that's Act 29 and a Data Protection Act 2012 Act 843 and also any emra etrese ejumedi a Nigerians for di ye ewo Ghana he omo ato emra ewo ho. The operation demonstrates the growing nexus between cybercrime networks and transnational migration activities. Effective intelligence gathering and interagency collaboration between the Ghana Police Service and the Ghana Immigration Service remain critical in disrupting such criminal enterprises. And that is the current update. I had Emma Muchirimoa. Nigerians for no, I mean, as Nigerians no. Omo adoso wo Ghana ha se ya dwumadi omo din so e wo Ghana ha enya de a e fa kwan mu omo na wo screens ne so no ya katakata obanim baba ko no ogina hye won de mi hia ne circle me hu no ono dem se nanim da ho enti omo enegu screens ne so no nipa mako dumienu already edin ka de 27 abremo dada omo de prostitution and omo ye enti ya chi omo 27 of them no emudodo na ye Nigerians ya sachi 110 omo so emudodo na Nigeria for Guinea for ne ade but obekom no ye behwe mu ne Nigerians for be 80 out of 110 no and yasan so be chi nipa edumienu omo so ye Nigeria for cybercrime any human trafficking and also ni jumedia omo edi e wo Ghana ha se ya ye de update no e de mamo enti yes we'll go and then we'll check this out. Okay, quickly ye beto aso na ye de updates no e de abremo. Former NPP chairman, former NPP chairman Freddie, now omo friend of Freddie, what's the Freddie Blay. Papa ne ho akoka adwamu kakra wakwa pie aban mu ama sese de ye de abanka ba egu ne nsa ama sese ye wokopie mu e o CID headquarters na de no aye ye se papa per the reports are eba no ya che no se wakwa destroy obi property a waye ehu adwuma papa ede ne nsa akokeka property no asay no no na da screen no so former NPP omo national chairman no ede da screen no so no former NPP national chairman Freddie Blay arrested by police executing bench warrant from a Ekropon Circuit Court over alleged property destruction enti obi property ena papa ye say ode ne nsa akoka ewo ho no ye ba be chire mu he fa na property ni wo ye den na papa ko say we property but quickly ni ye be ko ne akohwe time o ko pie mu ewo ye CID headquarters ye invited and ye be akohwe chairman Freddie Blay but then yes, this is the NPP or former chairman and ne ho akoka no akoye asem bebre ewo ehonom yebeko ne akohwe this particular video yeba ye di enchemu aka no ebema mo. All right, and no and your question ye ewo honomo chairman Freddie Blay sisi de na so aye she ewo honomo no we could see said na papa no nanim enhye da nya fe kra because and someone e course no odwene hu bia na enyeye enti former NPP national chairman Freddie Blay transferred to medical facility for urgent attention hours after remand by circuit court enti ye de papa call remand no and chebia papa be kire mu said ne ho emfa no ne ho dodo no ejisese from police custody no ye de no akopiem ewo hospital ye se papa ekọ na akọhwe ne ho yare kakra ewo ho because chale the remand no enhye da enye izi na enkire mu ne se ukọ ketase ɛna piece of land bi wɔ hɔ na asase no na obi se yɛ ne dia ɛna allegedly no nipa no asi ne dan nyinaa wie a wayɛ dan no kama na Freddie Blay former chairman Mr. Freddie Blay for the NPP ɔne ɔhene a ɔwɔ hɔ ɔmo kabo mu a ɔmo kɔyɛ sɛ asase no enye nipa na wasi dan esi so ne dia ɔno ne Freddie Blay no Mr. Freddie Blay no ne dia enti papa ne si dan wɔ so a enye ye ɛno ɛna nka wɔsɛnke yɛkɔ court ne yɛkɔhwehwɛ court nsɛmu ne ehu sɛ nipa wei ɛsɛ fata sɛ yɛde asase ne ma no wei ɛna asase ne yɛ ne dia wei na kuta papers a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde asase ne ma no payment no why na tu asase ne ka ɔmo anyɛ saa adwuma no people were talking about the fact that papa yɛm sɛ ɔyɛ lawyer mpo enka onim the due process to follow sɛ obi ɛyɛ nneɛma bi sei ɛwɔ wasase so a enka onim kwan a bɛfa so a obedi ho dwuma sɛ ɛyɛ no kra sɛ asase ne yɛ ne dia ɛna obi akosi dan wɔ so a enka onim kwan a bɛfa so obetimi ayɛ ama na yɛ kama but sɛ allegedly no papa no kɔyɛ a ɔmo ekobubu dan no edi egu yɛ enti ɛno ɛna ama na kɔpie police custody a police for akyɛ no Akropɔn circuit court ɔmo ama ɛde na kɔ remand a remand no okoye no wakwakoyare wo ho no mu a sisi per reports a eba ne kire mu a ye de papa no akwakopiem ewo hospital se obekọ na wakwakwakohwe ne ho yare ewo ho no enti ye beto aso na ye de update no de amamo but then esi wo menchen now also a break, but break in a break. So what has been the reactions with Chairman Freddie Blay arresting?
Well, a lot of people are talking about the fact that he's a lawyer and it was saying Emrano say Emrani say you don't just get up and destroy people's properties based on the fact say who say assassinate your dear any idea because you see Ghana hano Emrani yedi ejuma and if you are going to work with the law you can't just get up and demolish somebody's building and see a lot of people are quite disappointed in the fact that Freddie Blay didn't use the due process of going through the law to get what is done nemo monwa epen yechema ya remanding na just few hours no was say oyare a yede na kopie mu ewo yare sabia no most of the people are talking about the fact that this is becoming make I say beye norm and I say custom be near there because once you arrest a political figure at the betchinias in the panayare you did not go to hospital indirectly they see that people are trying to skip this whole process of being in remand and all that into no name someone say no amount for
all right, that is the updates from the camp of the former national chairman for the New Patriotic Party, Chairman Freddie Blay. And CCA de Wakakopie, Abaimu, and as Wakoka, a police for us. Now, better also accidents means so SC, Ghana has a tetrim apimenin. Takwa highway no so sa kwan we ye nche but report e ba kire mu a kwan ni nyina tutu amem akom cars e fa so no doso ti quickly ne be call ne akohwe accident scene ho ye ba na the updates na e wo hu ni na de abremo
private car no no wa kwaso ono do bobo car we yim am me the car we na ji nti odo bom na car we odo bom na car we ya tane nti am me hu ndam me ma ju na me ya akoko me am me mom ni nti me yizi for man isa akoko so am so yi nti mo na mo so the car no na nti I forecast involved three so which one on anyway oh no the boss sprinting him I'm me the sprinting at you okay I have for cooking yeah usually ya phone man so the boss say we am whether private car all over yeah do me am I do am the militia for no the bobo way no way so the bed or the bobo me din mu ade gura nti e way for me na me pia no ma oya be o ko to on ma Go back with it. I want to be say, no one person is got out of the bag is way. One is going to way. I just private car. Where you car? Oh, Benny, 150 million. From the my bag in I know be you. Mr. Papa for scanner for bag in the moon. I scanner. Any area. A brand. The brand.
We can't meet us dead for here. I've been rare fan.
Bless you. If I baby, I say France.
All right, and see accident scene hona e kokko hwe na otumu se arehosempa na esi e wotitrim takwa kwan so that is the Takwa highway midin kama mo update ni kire mu kwan ye nchei and so the kind of kwan na start turning into no very bad now sha. There were school children that were involved in the accident. Into on your screens, you could see, say, school they are trying to gather omoniama essay or accidents in mu. Emma Sikabin Susu obi bag or yin a bag no who say Sikashim 15,000 Ghana cedis. And 150 to Sikano 15,000 Ghana cedis.
No, new currency 15,000.
New currency 15,000.
Old currency 150
million. Okay, 150 million old currency. And you also 15,000 and obi afa wa accident scene ho. Accident sino na obi enso so afa ho san kwan. Nti hosem very unfortunate say bibi say yetimi involving school children amamfo sika yira any ade. What has been the reaction so far?
Oh, it's the concerns are being raised about the fact that say no a school farmer na omubefi and such an incident is happening. No, it's quite unfortunate and drivers for no and they are being cautioned say omo driver no ma ya hwe because looking at it, is in Mofrey Befi na shim sana, we end up losing our future leaders any day. And some are talking about the road. Say the okay, say the engineers of the road bibi wo home betimi aye e dia fa kwan ho dia and immediately it was say omo etimi eye bibi e de fa ho because the rate at which akwensia eba bakwan so no adults yeah so this are some of the conversations coming up and all that and a big my parents should start showing concerns about omoma because when you be so no anything can happen to oba na afi de ensem no ayede agi egu.
All right, so that is the update coming in from Takwa Highway in so accident SC Air Honomo. You better also now the updates na mama call chairman would to me the Ashanti regional chairman for the New Patriotic Party na papa in semba ya kan sem na ka yen kan weda na updates by say oh say dey ya clear no BBNC na then but say the updates e ba kire mu a the man still has some questions to answer. And still now, you never call courts. You know him say edrumre bi the updates bre mo say wa call file for no case. Submission of no case. Na ana also order court and say ne some no ke mongu but then court no tena ase ne omo ekopie mu ho kire mu a ye betimi apade ne nsem ne bi but the case with someone boy illegal mining no eno nko ade also oba no be kire because ensem bi hwehwe aso ho no ama deputy AG de ho ensem ababa betu dwanti quickly ne be hwe the write-up on this particular story about the particular update about Chiremu Achema won't me still now then some court I was a yeko na yeko could the submission of no case in India ya boy on your screens won't me someone boy galam say case High Court orders NPP Ashanti Regional Chair Wontumi to open his defense after finding that he has a case to answer regarding illegal mining charges. Ebeka is Nimre Forest ehonum ye den nsem bo no se wakobubu nnua wasa akosisi dan structure se wo honum ene ade ne nsem na bebre ena ye de ebo no but this year no amanfo dodo na ani age se finally yes still na Omra Court. What do you make out of this particular update?
Okay, with in same way, there've been a lot of reactions coming from can say Ghanaians. Case they were expecting that at this point in the crown, which is a judge for the fast forward case na ma sebe chema untimi sentence bi oho no mo be den omode ebe man, but some are also happy about the fact say onu anya kokudro eko file for no case chese na chese aban no nsema omode born no they have no evidence omu nse den ni ensembia editia no. Yes, but then right now as we are saying, you know, looking at it, says in same bishishe baby, I was say obey and yaka say be in defense. Now the lawyers for ready. He should come trial no ebesha no mbra defending ho was same no
All right, and see ebe corner akwa chairman Wontumi time I will copy him ewo Accra High Court na yabasi share.
That's it. Thank you very much.
All right, and the chairman Wontumi and I cohere na okopiem ewo Accra High Court. I see an ensem ne de ye abona ne san he should open his defense. Onye the documents ready ni nsem wa kire say ansem no nke montumu no see no de ya kan wie, but see he has some questions to answer. Na Midinka Kachom said Deputy Attorney General Justice Sremsai the update by on this particular issue. What does it mean? And then ne sending some of the court in court aya boagu as yes on some rabioni bisa questions no. What is the meaning? And the world screens, you know. So this afternoon the High Court dismissed Chairman Wontumi submission of no case in the Republic versus Bernard Enchiboese Akokwame Entry and Akonta Mining Company Limited. And yes, away and a court no etna so omobo nsem no etugu ye submission of no case no omo abo atoagu na saying this means two things. We that our illustrious state attorneys have proven the allegations in the case and two that if Chairman Wontumi fails to give a sensible explanation to the accusations, he will be convicted and punished. And someone abo Chairman Wontumi any two others no. Kwame Entry any Akonta Mining Company Limited say ochiremu state attorneys no ma bo mo ho adwuma o ma bo adwuma ama sese no yenya case a ye de abono say omra no meyi ano na ochire say so if he's not able to give a sensible explanation to the accusations, he will be convicted and punished. So when Timi enya emuaye papa bia amfa mansem na ye de bebono on illegal mining e was Saman Boy Forest now, as I said, no, the court has since directed him and his Akonta Mining to explain their side of the story if they have any explanations by calling witnesses, if they have any witnesses to call. And some no is he with a boy no tough my near here.
Yes, and as we are seeing clearly, no, the year Justice Sremsai kanyina say no Chairman Wontumi onkope na dance for emra na asem no omo be start trial no so when to me enyi nsem na no ye dia na chese yen looking at Chairman Wontumi facing a sentence. This is a man looking to aspire for the national chairmanship position for the New Patriotic Party. Into the fate will be determined as a case we a koso ewo court no emu. So this is what ensema ababe toja. Now quickly busia yenkoshe video of the spokesperson the Chairman Wontumi nsema ode betuja with regards to the appearance in court today.
I want to be filing for submission of no case. Inti enne on say last week yeba no aban so dey in response by inti enne on ma ruling. Ba ma obi ayem hihye no say enne bi ana yaboagu na ya ruling against ya and she say want to me lose you debi afei ena court beka say want to me emfa the evidence mra aban so mfa the evidence mra na afei na trial na anka say ba besia ehọ na ye be enu gamu no nti wo se maye kire de kire say wo se oye guilty ena prom ha so de this what me prove say nipa na ye nti ehọ na ye kọ no say de want me can say bibia wa hu bia ne bibia wa kom nyina ne de o ma submit ne bibia kire say evidence bia ni ho and or submit or filing for a submission of no case. In TNS, ruling against Inia. Nature say will be any defense. Now, I buy so any evidence, but now want to meet the evidence, but now trial of the case, Nankasa, Ebeshasi. Inti ma obi yam shisheno, ma obi nsuru, a fake crana, I've grown ebeso. Love for the people. I mean, want to me watch and no door. More chair no supporting it in a enti trial process no bedu or any evidence will be there mere no so a na process ne start here na bugu enti ma obi anyam hihye no ma obi nkan na ada wo say ene ye be jeli no ana say na ye be no ensi sada afei na process na nkasa e ba be start medam wase
Abusia eye Coca who happens to be want to meet the spokesperson and what you say the entire want to me file for no case na chese no na evidence bia anyway tia want to me and no the man no eco file for no case e wo court nti omo hwe ba bia ensem de be kwa kodu but apparently the aba beto dwane say ombie ni defense na wo mo start enye trials e wo ensem no ho ni nyina mu no kopie mu e wo mrahye bedwafia me ne wo ka say majority a wo mo ewo mrahye bedwafie sabre de enano nsem wo ebeto odwa se minority for echemu a enya de a wo mo ebeti ase se yebeka ne se NDC for beton forms bebrebe na sikenyi na akodi omu nsem na nipa kuma bi eno mbe form e security service nim to omo refund sika ne mom no majority for so se de bi da omo nya de omo be because NPP for so omo apen so omo ye bi pepepepepe enti we de omo anamo a eno mu etieti aso no yenko na yenkotie ensem a efri ehonom e baaye na chese otimu se the debate is on the refund na amount for a peno enya de a omo ensa ebetimi aka yenhwe video number.
Mr. Speaker, I've heard my friends on the minority side mention at press conferences that the Interior Minister should refund. Mr. Speaker, they did the same thing, advertised, people paid, and they never refunded 1 Ghana cedis to anyone. I have Hansard of this house recording proceedings here when Ambrose Derry was also hauled before this house and asked the same question about refunding to the young people. He did not. He reserved the money at that time, about 35 million Ghana cedis. It is there. It's in the Hansard. So you cannot be discussing refund now. Let's discuss how we can fix the economy so that jobs can be created for all these young people. Whatever stand you want to take today, we will show you that yesterday you took the stand that we are today and you had no problem with that. You can't all of a sudden overnight change position and say that, you know, money should be refunded. How can money be refunded? Is that a solution? Is the young man looking for the money? The young man is looking for a job. He wants government to create a job for him. And that's what we must be doing, creating jobs. 200 Ghana cedis, if you refund it to him, what is he going to do with it?
Enti no na chese majority for echemu a NPP for sana mo ye mo be ka che say face scan nko mo edru musumu di scan ko ye enya de amudi scan no eye de ko ye say ye pe asem na no pumasibre ye pe ani na ne say ye be pe adwuma e de ama emrante no enye sika ye de ma wo mo no ene be ye bibi so utumi say say the debate continues. I know you are saying say what the man is saying there at least they should try and do better than the previous government, not to compare themselves with the previous government. But at the end of the day, no, now the minority leader Afenyoma Kent one on raising this particular concerns of monies being refunded. Wakasa krache mu say wachre ne man for say medicals no emo nkonko waste 1,600 cedis because at the end of the day it's just a few people and our mo efa ene okasa about enyinam kanea ho nsem e wokrodue mo chem say say pa babia enyinam kanea ne bo akwakodro no yamana fe eye mampani dada na dada kwekufa because ono nko ane pen so ene etimetiti enyinam kanea bo so e wokrodue mu ha yentie ensem a wode tuja.
And the electricity won't mentor. You can't buy electricity. Almost your mama to me 30%, but what should the rate what electricity a corner? I am more than even 100%. Last 2 weeks, me buy Winnie-Ba. And me see let all prepaid almost your answer. Me say how? Me kwana me saw light for me them na yeah iron in kakra air condition cry ya shada answer air condition. Yes, asa. And so NPP Abreso, go and check the public record 2018 PURC. The first time in the history of Ghana, Akufo-Addo Breso, or reducing electricity tariffs. It has never happened before. And see that. A baby and you want to meet electricity tariffs, so check Akufo-Addo. But you see, and do baby no, and this is funny to trust Magana for Geomudi. And the electricity won't mentor. You can't buy electricity. Almost your mama to me 30%, but what should the rate what electricity a corner? I am more than even 100%. Last 2 weeks, me buy Winnie-Ba. And me see let all prepaid almost your answer. Me say how? Me kwana me saw light for me them na yeah iron in kakra air condition cry ya shada answer air condition. Yes, asa. And so NPP Abreso, go and check the public record 2018 PURC. The first time in the history of Ghana, Akufo-Addo Breso, or reducing electricity tariffs. It has never happened before. And see that. A baby and you want to meet electricity tariffs, so check Akufo-Addo. But you see, and do baby no, and this is funny to trust Magana for Geomudi. And the electricity won't mentor. You can't buy electricity. Almost your mama to me 30%, but what should the rate what electricity a corner? I am more than even 100%. Last 2 weeks, me buy Winnie-Ba. And me see let all prepaid almost your answer. Me say how? Me kwana me saw light for me them na yeah iron in kakra air condition cry ya shada answer air condition. Yes, asa. And so NPP Abreso, go and check the public record 2018 PURC. The first time in the history of Ghana, Akufo-Addo Breso, or reducing electricity tariffs. It has never happened before.
Afenyoma Kent talking about the fact that Nyinam Kanea bo akosro Ghana krodue mu ha the only person ultimately so edema Ghana for no president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the former president. Chris, do you agree with Afenyoma Kent with the conversations he was having with Nebusiafos and Namfofo?
Well, I think men kind say, off naminu din komo bize papa no. The kind of strategies or the videos or the Bible and say no. Some way I say odin komo I say we any press conference as asem ne hanu bi na all county I say a looky real be near day, but then electricity tariffs there. All the politics what I say because any NPP ni any NDC ni. But then he's talking about the fact says here no enema akosoro paama wafi NPP aban no. But you know him says here 1st April there omo beti so ma men kanche honorable omo say 1st April omo beti enema.
Now you don't know parliament. Did he tell you he doesn't know?
Oh, there be a video it was after. It been so scroll no cry yes a video in ama and so on about people were talking about the fact that the president was pressured because he had to TBBR so I then still and on quite there that's so it was so any updates. Ebi mo so say 1st April no betimi aye 1st April ada
say like omo nye the reduction.
The reduction. Betimi aye April fool and say 1st April.
Oh, I don't think this is something that it should be used for jokes and as a BBC. No. And it's not coming from the government. It is coming from the institution that handles our electricity tariffs and all that. And I don't think they would mess with Ghanaians on that side. But we are just looking at how true and I say how efficient it will be. It's a reduction. No? We'll feel it in our pockets that indeed there is a reduction in a year. Electricity tariffs and yet just reduction by words, but it was a because as a born kosoro no yet think how able to mpa because I per se me talk near bia say na me because the usual amount I used to buy it has increased but eja obeka ne saying untimi enka ne bebre sa. So these are some of the conversations are popping up from a year yera sahene afenyo markets eho eba say mampeni and another Kufado, he really did well with electricity tariffs compared to a NDC Amanyukuno. Yen free in some way so na yen kopiemu ewo other matters so ananwada na video bi etwegu ewo internet ne so a bills I feel more quick credits then womo eko say womo kodin dan car lady ba kwa na chesa say resist I won't resist ni ade omo sibiri ni kakra and I beto just say Ghana police for ache workers no a womo kobo sa abra no na ene amene worker say Kevin Taylor aba bontin abechim say obo Ghana police for abaso papa that this arrest has been effected because kroma ye wa hanum say no kroma ye wa hanum some people think that they can have their businesses and use it to intimidate others or because they are billionaires near their DNA just say honey be muna na hu say Richard Niamakwe ne de na eja ye de amane no na ini nyina mu no it's quite sad say Richard Niamakwe nso ababe for him based on the conduct of a year or more workers. Yes, so this is what Kevin Taylor edi ababe tuja about the CNO mranti yakobro maame no na Richard Niamakwe de nkobe mu saying
unse adwuma no metimi aka se ono na ye ne dia enti adwuma wura kwan be so na afa so a wo training won kra no enti Kevin Taylor at a point a obo Richard Niamakwe echi no na menka se ne kwan so ano no but then se adwuma BBC the first point of call adwuma wura and sana adwuma wura ni mu akọ fish out the people that are responsible na ye de omako na me sure this is not the first time this thing is I don't know how they train their workers. Say a target now na so bro almost so by hook or crook you have to meet your target and you call nese nipa no or your den or also fa kwan bi so ji usika no then near dem him say some of the customers na bi mu stubborn near dem but enkomo be na mu ni omu di ansa na mu disika na mo so the enko na video na nti ama sa amrante nan yi a police force account near video no near say
free mama bi wa I don't want to play the video on my show na mama ni kuta akwara almost saw my minimum in a they were just basically harassing the woman all because mama ne de a company ne ka and these young men na company no hire almost say in fact kwa abontene obi a o de company ne ka bia no sebio kwa sika no. Now sometimes obi beka say okay I am not, and I want to put this on record. I am not holding brief for these guys. Whatever they did, it was wrong and they need to be punished for it. Now, what I want Ghanaians to understand and say, and I want to tell Bill's microcredit, I have no personal issues with them. But I want to address this loan companies in Ghana on issue. What we saw in the video does not mean say Bill's micro credit for no ebia omo agent ni nyina sa na mote. So we cannot use this for to bring down a whole company that has employed young people. Because whether you like it or not, Bill's company, any other loan companies, almost one for Ghana for Ejuma, and some people are being paid because of these kind of companies. So we cannot sit here and say because of the actions of some people, ebia these particular guys into every person be more bills, microcredits, and I say other loan companies, and that's how they treat customers or people they deal with. Now, there's something I want to address here. I want Ghanaians to understand, so will be a loan company. You need to also find a better way of recouping one debt. So why would you so be a loan company? You need to find a way that you will take your money back without harassing people. And for a very long time, there are a lot of loan companies in Ghana. They are abusing Ghanaians. In fact, let me take this thing off. You know the reason? Because there are some people who will pick the caption alone and use bills, microcredits as the people I'm talking about. I am not specifically speaking against only bills, microcredits. No, I'm speaking in general when it comes to loan collection companies. And the companies are omuma loans. There's a trend in Ghana, and for some time now, we have not paid attention. And that Ghana and loan companies work. When people default on their loans, there are so many ways. A loan company, you should be able to take your loan. That is not the job of the government. You have to make sure you work within the laws. And itina say uni saabo treno untumi endure that processor. You are not supposed to go into loans or giving loans out to Ghanaians. There are a lot of companies in Ghana, almost loan. At the end of the day, they terrorize people. And a lot of these companies, they use Nigerians. And sometimes, you'll be on social media. Sometimes they go as far as going on radio stations to go put people's picture there to say, this man is wanted. This man has done this crime. Abrana nipane nyeda enyesa, all because nipane de sa loan company nika. We have seen some foreigners in Ghana who have been hired by these loan companies harassing Ghanaians without due respect. Nipana obeji loan no watching into oba. Now, so why you say Obama loan na? You need to understand say I was a proper way to take your money back. Now, when you're ready to go through the difficult process to take your money back, then my friend, do not open a loan company. Because the harassment in Ghana about Makoji loan waha, if you know you cannot go through the process, you are not supposed to harass anybody. Anything as will be loan, it is at your discretion. When I'll be deciding whether to give to the person or not. There are so many things you need to look out for before you hand over loan to somebody. We a loan company. That's why be a loan company or man call for loan. You don't have the right. None of your workers have any right to lay a hand on anybody or loan company. Nobody. And in fact, when we go back or try to go into the detail of these things, the loan companies or mama loans, it was some who go through a process, a legitimate, and a process of harassing people to take your loan or take your money back. It is a company be Ghana and Nigerian say, I mena work sika and maybe a loan company. I didn't know about your muntia. Obia and Shawose be a loan company. Nobody is forcing anybody to put up or establish a loan company. So why would you say open for someone to be a loan company? You also have to be ready to endure that process. Because at the end of for the a point will come, the young men and women in the communities will start attacking your workers. Because you ain't to and Tim. Now your auntie be bomb besia or buy an obeka na some chiremo. Mo man the document man fileye. Mo checking the financial status. Mo checking idea also odisia wawa. Mo checking how you are going to take your money. Inti muntu nkanche say ya auntie be bomb besia. Inti ometua inti mo ba be bono anamo be chenase. No. You don't have any rights. And this is part of the job. That is why you'll be able to be a loan company. And you'll be able to be a loan company. Because the process of getting back your money, it is not a small process. It's tedious. And we are not giving you that right to go after and conforce me kobono. No. anytime these things, the people will rise up against you people. The young men and women in the communities will not sit down again to be watching you. These microfinance companies are mama mam loan. Now you take Imbrano into your own hands to go after people. You don't have the right. And this is not to any company. I am making it general. All the loan companies in Ghana. Somebody imagine say you are going to harass people to take your money. So be baso beji loan. It is up to you. Wona woman loan to assess the person. You have to let the person go through screening. You need to weigh a lot of things before you say 10,000. Now, so we have due diligence. We are that due diligence, no any screening, no, and a very good way to claim your money back. It is not you walking or driving to the person's house. Now I catch and say, Antiama, oh boy, your company back besia 3,000, aka 500 Ghana, into by force, you took aba. Adam mobile side, people will attack you people because. You people are becoming a nuisance. You are becoming a threat to our communities. You, those loan collectors, sad debt collectors, no, you are becoming a nuisance. More harm than good. It is when you're ready to the right channel, so ajimu loan, ajimu sika baka. Then don't come into the communities attacking people and harassing people. There are so many ways you can take your loan. Through text messages, through emails, you can use the police, you can sue the person. And I think there are other ways of doing it. In America, say at the car, at a point, tax collector cannot come to your house and say, I've been given the right to come and take this loan. They will have to come and serve you. They will have to email you. They will have to send letters to you. At a point, someone serving Nipana and Nipana respond there. You can bring the police and pick the person up. But no loan company in Ghana from today. Because anytime a better system will be, we will also advise the public to attack you people. Today, I'm not going to make that statement. Any day, I bet system will be, you benya any video online from anybody say, Mona mojiji loan, Mona mobajiji ka, yadi mogu kia picanto sa diemu, moja blue, moja yellow, moja red. You are entering people's home to harass them. We will make sure the young people in that place, baby, they will come after you. So desist from that kind of character. Sa Subaino, we need to take it out of the system. Mona mod malona na mona nanam jom eno where the loan where the ojia 2 days ya how bosome mi ensakura ubetuma yojuma. We see it. Most of them kofa allo I want to be I am hungry celebrities. Nobody did jom pencil moke girls. Omunye juma papa biano. Most of them na for float. Namunam jom. Ya maame mo muyo mojuma na mo the loan is show mo kon oh loan we there 5 months akra na how wo de chiro wudin Ghana card wen yan fele ma opede 500 ochina beje. They don't come to your offices. You are the people who are forcing them to take the loans. Ghana for majority of Ghana for maame for ya aunties ya papa do ma mo force the loan show mo kon mo na mo de ko tata mo. All because you make cheap money, you make easy money from these people. All because your turnover is big. Most of them krom celebrities be a comedy or mom now pepper a young phobia. Almost $10,000 crowder. No matter so we go float to so. No matter so much chat and time. No man nam kejetia. No man nam makola. No man malata. Nam kwasia for Jimmy Omo in the name say this is a new loan company. I can show you so many videos of these celebrities. That's a crazy celebrities for we. And then I'm Ghana, a mumba and mema, and kwasiade, a convince my men say they should take loan. Inti ya catch them. Sibia mudi loan tata omono. They also have the right to pay at their own pace. So to me nya, then go through the process. Because from today, ada ya better say, obi asuma the jumem for, someone come ami we ho, now the 1,000 or the 200. We will make sure we let the people go after you people. Because more be dangerous to our communities and our society. Mo amoji sa mo se na mokoji loan debt. Ye na yakwaji jijika no. Sa mo kwa maame yesrew ye free company we letter we na ye de bro. O first letter ni ye so de 1,000 Ghana ye yesrew bra ye office. What you any momo a me receipt no. What the man on first day wanka bibia the following day mobile mo letter ni o the third day no maka Ghana police mo me yanko because police mo arrest no police needs to have a document to prove say e was so obechi nipa no and send a police no ho kwan so obechi nipa na police station. Nobody has the right to put boys or girls or whatever in a car and say moko tata we wa wo be di san kwase sem no Ghana biem no o company no ya be boa manegu. I don't want to go after anybody. That's why I'm making this general. More and more loan companies, tomorrow you need to have a meeting and take out that part of your harassing call for. You can send one person to go and deliver a message, and that delivering of message, it's not supposed to be harassment. If you have to give a letter to the person, more the phone number, more email, more text you more, and also more send you more email, and I say. Mo text you almost 3 times. Na di pana an respond there. Mo bet me the letter na ko police. Na maka che police onje warrant na onko chiri pano. Yete mamaya emra wo. Mama fa mo kwa siade na. Mo kwa siade na Ghana no. Enta tankofo. Adaya ye beji loan. Kwa siafo mo abuko ji loan mo deka. 90% of Ghana for sikafo obi antumi ncho $1 million. Ehiafo. Mo tete Ghana na mo nwehuru ehiafo Ghana. You don't have any money. And I'm Ghana, Sikaki to be a become sano, and you are turning the money around that most harassing for. Now, we are casting a BM books. Munina more Ghana, moya ye loan companies. Yakasi ye BM books out the Timupa, come on, jail. Huh? Ghana na Mranya Jumentra. You sit in Ghana and you call yourselves billionaires and years. Most uncles are 40 binam Ghana no. Sankeka ye or the Timo. Ye or the Timo pioneer books more. Kamosa loan companies and come on in Ghana. Come majority of people be in jail. It is unquestioned it should change. That company policy no or China more revised no. You should take it out because you send a video for fraud on the internet. You send another video of any of these companies harassing anybody. What we would do is that what we would do and say, we will also tell the people to protect themselves, protect their relatives, prevent you people from arresting those people. Samuya side yedi biem na ye hu sa videos na. Ya shebeka che community no, ya beka che young people no say anytime ebe hu mo e o mantem sa mo be chi obi, mo be dan mo ka no, they should protect themselves. And it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be beautiful. It's going to create a lot of issues. Into more loan companies, more revise policies ni biem. More revise policies no because in Kofona mo small mo koji loan no omunya police officers. Embrabia ni Ghana emomo ekwan se omunkoje eka emobi. All those boys and girls you have been sending around. Embrabia ni Ghana ha akase omo the right to go and task somebody say what the company car. Some person mo je eka. There are rules emrada ho. Some person be reading Mrana from Ochina. I can come and read Sa Mrana Chira Ghana for that you cannot just go out there and say maybe daoka yebe so mu yebe chon Ochina. We will come and read every single thing. The process you need to go through before you can take your loan or debt from anybody. It should end today. It'll be easy. Announce where the a short commercial.
That is a Kevin Taylor, and I just say all highlighted on a cases are about with regards to loan no, and which him say abuse no edoso inti ebeya yintwa so na opese obi di ubona pese okochi nipa na just use the right direction.
Yes. He was talking about the right direction. There are people and I say loan collectors and debt collectors are say no be loan and say nipa no is proving stubborn to pay. These people can help you to collect your debt. And they have to go through the right process. But omo nyene sa and omo adwumayefo a omo de target akese atoto omo so omo so kopiem e wo amanfo fia na nema say ACC. It is quite unfortunate say BBC is here.
Okay, ebusia na ye demo AC ha so answer na no would move on and give some birthday wishes out inti na ye sha se dia na chese Dorothy Sechiwa ane ono enane wodi na woda na kyese ye ka se nyunyame enhwa no o ma ne nkwatenten na o ma no eye ahoden mapa ane Abraham nyame ede afefoforo aka ne mfie eho oye level 100 student e wo KN University BSc accounting inti Dorothy sechiwa bofa ye kase onyame onhwa we efi wankasa onua bema eye Chris entry eho na eba ho ye de Dorothy picture better screens no eso na chese nyina ye how beautiful she is onyame onhwa na oma enkwa tenten. That is all about birthdays. Na chese there are other birthday wishes ye de ebeto so amamode intino.
All right. So before I did Dorothy picture, but so there's another birthday that I want to do. Leslie Equia Mafuwa Anson. Leslie Equia Mafuwa Anson. And so a North Kanishi Audomi Estate. Also a birthday. So we want to wish you a happy birthday coming from Chris Honum and bro NT. These are the birthdays that we want to do currently.
Ebusia yemfamu